Hello Libra, welcome to Healing Intuitively. I'm going to be giving you a romantic love reading for the week of the 19th to the 25th in February, so this week right here. That started already. The first card I'm going to draw is going to be for your energy. Second card is going to be for your lover's energy or for the person that is coming into your life energy. The third card is going to be, excuse me, is going to be your current situation as a result of these energies. And your fourth card is going to be the outcome and like what's coming up for you too. So let's get started with you, Leo, with Judgment. Your partner or who's coming towards you is the Five of Swords. The current situation is the Four of Swords in reverse. And the final outcome is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I've been getting this one more than once this time around. So Leo, right now you're embodying the energy of being more like awakening to like your inner self and see like what is truly calling to you right now in life, and like just feeling like wow, like you're having like that aha moment, like you are like, it could be more like a spiritual awakening, yeah, but you're also, it's more like a rebirth, like you feel like a totally new person. You're just like, wow, this is great, cool, and it's causing you to take a new perspective on everything around you, and including those who you are with or who are coming into your life. So you have that little like Libra, you have the perspective of, you know, just like, oh, well, now this is not what I thought it was before, okay? So your partner or who is coming up to you has the Five of Swords energy. Now, the Five of Swords energy is a little more, aggressive and also, like, combative to the point of, like, it would be, like, a fight to the finish. Like, it doesn't matter who gets hurt with the Five of Swords. Like, it's all about this guy right here getting what he wants and winning. So this is like air sign energy, but it could be any sign, but you also do have air signs here. So that could just be you, Libra, with all these swords, or it could be the person coming to you or your partner or both. So right now your partner is kind of embodying the energy of just like wanting to be on top and like just like totally like tunnel vision on what they want and not really taking anything else into consideration. So you might be feeling right now like they're not really considering your feelings, or they're not seeing where, like, you're not quite seeing where they're like fitting you into the equation here. And if this is somebody coming into your life that you're not with yet currently, it could be somebody who like comes in and is just like ready, like they, whatever pronouns they use, they are ready to come in and like just win. They might view you as a prize and they will win at any cost. They'll be willing to play dirty. Like, that'll be the type that'll just like, you know, kind of like maybe perhaps like manipulate to figure out like how to like get, you know, like they're searching up on your Facebook and seeing like, oh, this is their interest, let me just like talk about this when we meet, you know, like that kind of thing. Like somebody who could be like very sneaky and conniving. And if this is somebody you're already with, they could be embodying that energy with something that's going on right now, that like some kind of conflict. They just don't want to like, they don't want to back down. They don't want to be seen as like the loser in the situation, but that's not what relationships are about. So I don't know, but you guys have the Four of Swords in reverse for your current situation. So somebody is trying to rest. Somebody is trying to, like, you know, recover. But there's no progress with that rest. Like, you're just stuck in a spot. Both of y'all or one of y'all. And somebody's just feeling burnt out, restless and tired, exhausted. So that could be you, Libra. And perhaps why you feel like you need to call judgment. And, you know, it might be just because your partner or this person coming to your life is being so relentless and so assertive and so aggressive, I mean, and so like, I gotta win. But that's not you right now, so you're just like, oh my god, like, can I take a break? And they could honestly be applying, this could apply to them too. Like, they're exhausting themselves with all this. Like, or they might feel exhausted that you're not caving into them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to just like, yeah, let's do this my way, my way, my way. Like, no, why aren't you listening? Or I want this to happen this way. Like, I want it to be resolved this way. No, like, it's just bringing around conflict, whether it's like a fight or if it's just like you two not quite meshing. You know what I'm saying? So for the, like, what's coming of it is a karmic cycle being repeated. So, whatever you call judgment on, Libra, it's just going to be the decision that causes, one of you, both of you, or, yeah, one of you or both of you to just repeat the karmic cycle. So if this is somebody who's been in a relationship before, you might have had this experience and conflict with them already, and it might just be like you not taking a break from them and just like being like, all right, like, I'll just give in for now. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to be learned from just keeping on, like, appeasing somebody. So by you not asserting yourself, it would just cause the wheel of karma to no longer move forward and, like, bring you to a new position. You're just stuck in the same cycle at this point. It could be them stuck in the same cycle of being overly competitive and, like, trying to win at all costs and not taking anybody else into consideration, and they're just still being selfish, and that's their cycle they're repeating. Either way, let's clarify with another role. So with you, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So you are not offering your love and emotion to somebody right now, and it could be because of this attitude, you know, totally understandable. I would feel similarly if this was me, Libra. Somebody's just not being quite fair, and as a sun sign anyway, that does enjoy, like, diplomacy and balance. Like, that is a very unbalanced energy to just be like, I gotta win. So that's something that would be unattractive to a Libra. I'm like in the tropical zodiac, I am a Libra rising and a Libra Venus. So I would just be like, no, thank you. But, yeah, so for your clarifier for your partner or who is coming towards you is Emperor in reverse. So, you know, this might be temporary and they might not always be like this. This is up to you. Choose your discernment from what I'm telling you. But this is somebody who is just like, not only are they like only about themselves to win at no cost, but they kind of feel like they need to dominate, like that they need to, like, their word. I mean, that's kind of what the Five of Swords I was getting anyway, but like their word is bond. Like, they're not going to, like, they're completely rigid on this. Like, they're not going to bend at all. Like, they are just like, they want you to, like, bow down to their will, basically. No. And so for the current situation, you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. You know, this could be, the Emperor could be Aries. King of Pentacles could be Taurus. It doesn't have to be either of them for your partner, whoever's coming into your life. King of Pentacles in reverse is, you know, he's not that great of a guy, honestly. He's kind of unfaithful. He's a little obsessed with, like, materialism and money and all that kind of stuff. And he could just be a little obsessive and, like, also inflexible and rigid and, like, just kind of, like, controlling and dominating. Not a very pleasant energy to be around. And having that here with the Four of Swords, like, that is the energy that is exhausting somebody. So if that is your partner with the energy of, like, the Emperor and the Five of Swords, obviously that matches with the King of Pentacles energy, and you would be the Four of Swords, just, like, needing a rest and a break from all that, like, ridiculous negative energy and just too much to deal with at the moment. So I see Libra, like, I get it. And then for the outcome, you have the Queen of Cups. So this is just more like compassion, understanding, just like being a little more, like, emotionally independent, yes, but also kind of like, and like secure, but calm, like just like pretty chill. So I feel like with the, you know, the lesson not being learned here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it seems like this lesson is not learned because of this energy, where you should maybe have embodied a little more of fiery energy and just, you know, been like, no, stop that. I'm not putting up with this anymore. You're kind of like, well, I don't condone this behavior, but I see why you're doing it. Like, you can be very compassionate and very understanding, Libra. Like, you are willing to see both sides of the situation and really like contemplate and think about it and like let yourself like try to feel and understand, but you're doing it at your own expense. Like, even if you're not going to offer love at this point, like, it's still preventing you from, like, you're still getting attacked by that energy. Like, it's still creating, like, this negativity around you, Libra. Like, why are you putting up with that? So that's why the wheel seems not to turn. And then for you, yeah, you have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So you're just feeling burdened at this point. And this is why you're not offering your love. And this is why you're feeling like you need to call judgment. See, like, you know that it's not, like, in the future, it looks like, as of how your intentions are set right now, Libra, you plan on not, like, you're planning on letting them get away with it again, basically. Or even if it's not the same person that you've had this scenario with before, it's still a reoccurring theme in your life. So, instead of trying to break free of it, you're just feeling burdened, you're just going to be like, and just be like, no. All right, like, fine, like, I'll try to see from your side. Like, no, Libra, don't do that, because maybe this person with the 4 of Wands here is, like, somebody that you see a future with, somebody you see happy union, marriage, like, you know, family, community, friends, like, all that, and, like, you know, wrapped up in a nice big bow. You see that with them, and maybe this is not how they've always been, if you've known them for a while, or if there's somebody new, or regardless, like, they might just have always presented themselves to be this way, and, like, yes, I'm always, like, I'm going to give you this, like, stand by me, like, I'm worth it. And I'm not saying they're not worth it, but I'm saying it might be at least worth a break with how they're acting right now, because this is looking pretty toxic, Libra. And yeah, there is the 8 of Wands here with the current situation. So this is kind of just like all come on suddenly, it seems like, with the 8 of Wands, like quick, speedy energy. With the 4 of Swords, it could still also be like traveling, like quick traveling by air or something like that. Like, one of you might be like flying to go on vacation or something like that soon, and that's just like creating even more tension to be separated for one of you. I feel like it's your partner, but whatever. But either way, I feel like it's kind of like something that's like some kind of recent event like triggered this like bad behavior on the partner's part, or this person who's coming in's part. Like, they just are coming in with, if this is them approaching you for the first time, they have some attitude. I'll say that. Like, they, like, I know some people are into that, but I would be like, no, excuse me, who do you think you are? And so for your final card, you have the 9 of Wands. So with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Queen of Cups, the 9 of Wands is like paranoia and stuff like that, and hesitancy, and it's just like, I feel like this is you making the decision to put up with it, but still in the back of your mind feeling worried and slightly apprehensive, and still not sure to offer your cup. You're still not sure to offer your love and emotions, because you know this will happen again, and you know the cycle is just repeating, and you know that you didn't make the judgment call that you should have or you wanted to. You let yourself be swayed, Libra. So, Libra, I would suggest, if it's possible, like, it's never too late to change your mind. And if you honestly sit and reflect on yourself and think about, is this something that you want to do again? Is it really? Like, you sure? If you are, then go ahead and do it, and that's your choice. But it looks like this is going to be your outcome. Not much of anything, you know, that we like to see here on Healing Intuitively. But it's your life, it's your choice. I'm not telling you what to do. But if you're here for some advice, I'm going to tell you, this is a no. Like, they need to go. They need to get cut out. But this, like I said, it won't apply to everybody. So if you feel like this is not your story, that's lit, because I don't want this to be somebody's story. And yeah, so if this is not your story, don't worry about it. You can still order a private reading, and I got you. But if this is your story, you need to make that judgment call. And please like, comment, share, subscribe below, Libra. I will see you next week. I'm wishing you all the best with this. Much love.